This is 5 on your side at 4. Focused on you.
Within just the past 2 hours, authorities released body camera footage of a deadly shooting that led to a sheriff's deputy being charged with first-degree murder. The video shows the moment a Sangamon County deputy killed a woman in her home near Springfield, Illinois.
Thanks for being here. I'm Kay Quinn.
And I'm Brent Solomon. We've been carefully looking at that body cam video. We are planning to show it to you, but we want to warn you it is disturbing. The reason we're choosing to show that video is out of transparency and accountability, and for our community to understand just what happened.
So before we show that video, we want to give you plenty of warning again. It is disturbing. In about 1 minute, we'll play that video. If you have any children in front of the TV, you might want to move them away for a few minutes. But first, let's give you more context. 5 on Your Side's Megan Kernan is live at the Springfield chapter of the NAACP.
We know that's where the family's attorney is speaking to the media. Megan, exactly what are you learning out there?
Brent and Kay, that's right. Right now, attorney Benjamin Crump and the family of Sonia Massey are addressing that release of the body camera footage. The family has asked for this video to be released to the public. Sonia Massey had called 911 on July 6th with concerns of a possible intruder. What you are seeing right now is the body cam video just before deputies entered Massey's home. It's from another deputy on scene because police say Deputy Grayson didn't turn his camera on until right at the moment of the shooting. Once inside, Deputy Grayson allows Massey to move a pot of water that's heating on the stove. While moving the pot, a conversation with laughing happens. Massey then says, "I rebuke you in the name of Jesus." Deputy Grayson then begins to yell at her. She drops the pot and yells sorry. He then fires his gun 3 times. We are now going to play the entire exchange so you can see exactly what happened. Again, we want to warn you, the video is very disturbing.
No, that's where I got all straight.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Drop the top! Drop the
Shots fired!
Shots fired! Shots fired! Drop the females now. We got a headshot wound to the female. Headshot wound to the female. 1078.
I was on. I'm gonna go get my kit.
No, dude, she's done. You can go get it, but that's a headshot. Dude, I'm not taking boiling water. And look, it came right to our feet too.
Days after the shooting, Grayson was indicted on first-degree murder charges. He pleaded not guilty and was fired from the Sangamon County Sheriff's Office last week. Now, Grayson has held 6 different police jobs in the past 4 years, including with the Verdon Police Department and Macoupin County. He was also charged twice, once in 2015 and once in 2016, with driving under the influence of alcohol in Macoupin County. Meanwhile, Massey's death has prompted protests. In fact, right now, there is a rally happening at a park in Springfield to promote peace in the community. Again, Massey's family and their attorney, Ben Crump, are still speaking here at the Springfield NAACP. Tonight at 5 and 6, we'll hear their reactions to the tragic moments leading up to the death of Sonia Massey. Live in Springfield, Megan Kernan, 5 on Your Side.
All right, thank you, Megan. And we want to remind you the family of Sonia Massey has called for this video to be released, and so we are posting it to be transparent and so everyone can understand what happened. Again, you can watch the entire unedited body cam video on our YouTube page and ksdk.com.
And a few hours ago, we got a statement from Illinois Congresswoman Nikki Baczynski about what you just saw. She said, quote, "I join my constituents in Springfield and Americans across the country in demanding full accountability from our justice system. And while justice for Sonia Massey will allow our community to begin healing, we must end the systematic use of excessive force against unarmed people of color." President Biden also weighed in, saying, quote, "Sonia's death at the hands of a responding officer reminds us that all too often Black Americans face fears for their safety in ways many of the rest of us do not."
We are following breaking news in St. Louis. Just minutes ago, a judge vacated the conviction of Christopher Dunn and ordered he be released immediately. Dunn has been in prison for more than 30 years for killing a teenager in 1990. At a hearing in May, the city circuit attorney said the case hinged on the testimony of witnesses who state and defense attorneys now call unreliable. The Missouri Attorney General's office argued against Dunn's release, saying he was the gunman. We're still gathering information about this ruling. Again, a vacating the sentence of Christopher Dunn. I'm sorry. We will update you as soon as we learn more. It is a day after President Biden ended his bid for re-election, and the race to replace him is shaping up.
That's right. Many have thrown their support to Vice President Kamala Harris, who's now raised nearly $50 million since the announcement. NBC's Alice Barr reports now from Washington.
With the political world drastically shifting, Vice President Kamala Harris is looking for solid ground in the first full day of her presidential campaign, praising President Biden after he announced he's dropping out of the race for the White House.
Joe Biden's legacy of accomplishment over the past 3 years is unmatched in modern history.
She did not directly address the president's endorsement for her to be the nominee, as top Democrats line up to support her, from former President Clinton to former House Speaker Nancy Pelosi and Congressman Jim Clyburn.
She is well equipped to prosecute, I'm going to emphasize, to prosecute the case against Donald Trump.
Other leading Democrats stopping short of a full endorsement for now.
She's exciting the country. And so I'm looking forward to sitting down with her.
The 59-year-old former prosecutor, California Attorney General, U.S. Senator, and first female vice president, meeting today with campaign staff after promising to earn and win the nomination.
I don't think that her performance as VP has been notable.
And being the first black woman president, potentially, it was just very exciting for me.
The Trump campaign forced to change gears with President Biden's age and mental acuity off the table, now tying Vice President Harris to what they see as the administration's weaknesses, especially border security. The vice president's nomination is not a lock, though the party is hoping to swiftly unite to take on former President Trump. In Washington, Alice Barr, NBC News.
Our political editor, Mark Maxwell, will be at the DNC next month. He'll have daily live reports from Chicago starting August 19th.
Secret Service Director Kimberly Cheadle is under fire for the agency's failure to prevent the assassination attempt of former President Trump. Today she testified before a House Oversight Committee in her first public appearance since the shooting. She praised the agents who shot the suspect and said he was identified as suspicious before any shots were fired.
Those individuals have to be investigated and determined what is it that identifies that person as suspicious. If the detail had been past information that there was a threat, the detail would never have brought the former president out onto stage.
Cheadle has received numerous calls to resign from her position at the FBI. She's refused them, saying she's focused on other high-profile events, including the 2025 inauguration and the Democratic National Convention. Still ahead, the countdown is on to the Paris Olympics. We know who will carry the flag for the U.S. men in Friday's opening ceremony.
Skateboarding returning to the Games for a second time. How the Olympic buzz is sparking an interest in a local skate park.
And our weather impact forecast, 84 right now. We did have a real quick shower move across Lambert. A little bit more on that shower chance. And then the allergy index, mold is still high. The forecast coming up.